Morning. We do want to tell you that this happened actually this afternoon just before 1 o'clock in Delaware County, the Drexel Hill area, right in front of a church. Let's listen in.
Helicopter crash. I'm joined with a number of the officials that are here working the investigation, the response, and some of my elected officials that can update you on things. So joining me are Superintendent Bernhardt from the Upper Darby Police Department, Mike Zabel, who's the state representative, Dr. Monica Taylor from Delaware County Council, part of the Emergency Management Response, Senator Kearney, and the Fire Commissioner. So we can start with your questions, and then I'll direct them to those that you have them for.
Well, so what's happening right now? I know that the feds are here, but can you walk us through what their activity is?
Sure. I'll defer to the superintendent on the investigation.
We'll start with what happened earlier. Around 1 o'clock this afternoon, 911 calls started to come in regarding a helicopter in distress along Vermont Road. The calls continue to come in, and as you see behind us here, when officials got here, this helicopter had crashed into the building here on the corner of Vermont Road. All four of the occupants of the helicopter were able to get themselves out of it. There was a pilot on board, a nurse, a crew member, and a 2-month-old female that were en route to Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. When the first responders got here, again, the crew was out. We assisted them. We were able to get the paramedics here and get those transported to local hospitals. And right now, the NTSB is here. The fire chief can speak to as far as cleanup and what they did to the scene that is present. Fire chief.
This will be Chief Sawyer.
All right. So as you heard, the souls on board were able to self-extricate before we got here. So we secured the scene. Put some diking and shoring down for the fuel leak. There was about 1 hour's worth of fuel still left on the plane. And once we secured the scene, we checked the structure of the church to make sure there were no structural damage. So as you can see, this was a miracle in the works where there were no lives lost and no property damage.
Do we know visually what was happening? I've heard some accounts, but what did folks report to you guys having seen before this crash?
When our people arrived, the first thing they did was attend to the helicopter. Again, they wanted to make sure there were no trapped victims. Those victims were self-extricated, and they attended to making sure that the scene was safe and secure, and there were no fuel leaking into the sewer system.
But I mean, I think what Joe's getting at is we've been hearing accounts from neighbors that they could hear the chopper for a little while and then saw it come down. It seemed like the pilot was deliberate in bringing it down here.
So we didn't get a chance to interview any witnesses. For the most part, our goal is scene safety, extrication, and treatment of the patients.
Do we have a status update on the 2-month-old and the pilot?
Everybody's stable at this time.
Stable, non-life threatening injuries.
Non-life threatening.
And the 2-month-old, I know you guys are working to reach the family. Has the family of the 2-month-old baby been notified?
I'll let the superintendent address that.
We're still working on notifications, so we're not going to be releasing any names of the 2-month-old child, female child.
Superintendent, I think the police did get some.
So to answer your question earlier, yes, so the reports were that there was a helicopter in distress, and as the helicopter, if you can see behind me, came down Vermont Road, the calls continued, and it was that a helicopter was near crashing. And they could tell that by the height that the helicopter was dropping rapidly, and you can see behind here the pilot. Again, it's truly a miracle, like we said here, that pilot was able to get that down there and save all lives of that crew that was on that.
Any idea how long it may have been in distress?
We initially got reports that on Route 1 it had started to experience some malfunctions, and the calls came in around 12:57, and I believe that we arrived here at about 1:10, and the calls continued rapidly, and as we were responding, first responders were responding here.
Do you have any initial ideas to why the helicopter was in distress?
We do not. That'll be the NTSB will investigate that and get further findings.
I was just going to say, from all accounts, what the pilot was able to do is amazing, because our reports indicate that he first started to experience some trouble on Route 1 and was looking for somewhere to land, and was able to bring it down Vermont, land here, and as you can see from the scene, there aren't even poles down. He was able to avoid pedestrians, cars, and a testament to our first responders who were here immediately, and thank you for their service. They've been here all day in the cold trying to work through this and make sure that the individuals who were on board were able to get to the hospital where they were able to be taken care of, and they're all survivors, and the pilot who originally had had more injuries than others on the plane, has just passed all trauma clearances. So, thank goodness for all of that.
You're a doctor, seeing this and learning that the people who are on board are all stable. What does that say to you?
It's amazing. It's really a testament to the pilot and what he was able to do in keeping everyone safe. It's amazing. I mean, it's a miracle that there are no major injuries that occurred from this accident.
Can you describe the injuries that the other two passengers on board experienced?
There were no other injuries to the other passenger. The two injuries, or the one injury was to the pilot, and like Dr. Taylor said, he passed all trauma protocols at the hospital.
And we know, obviously the baby, and I don't know how much you can tell us, but obviously the medical flight, the baby was being transported to CHOP. The baby was in some kind of medical emergency.
We won't speak to the medical conditions or reason why they were en route to CHOP.
But stable.
Stable, yes.
Stable.
Yes.
Tim, when you get a call like this, all of us are worst case scenario. That's where our mind goes. Worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario. I won't speak for anyone here. My heart dropped. I was back at police headquarters. We heard the call come out. The first call, I said, no way. And then the second, then the third, I knew there was a problem. My heart just dropped. Fire chief and I, we responded here on location, and this is what we saw. And again, it's a true miracle that everyone was out. And they were out prior to us getting here, and we assisted them.
I think that speaks, Senator Kearney and Dr. Taylor, they were at a different event, a number of public officials. But again, Senator, I know it was tough when you got the call. Beta flight was crashed.
Oh no, we were in the car en route to another press conference and down at the training center, and to hear where we were talking about. I mean, look how populated this area is. Look how close to houses this helicopter actually came down. There's multi-family housing all around. There's a dentist office here. There's a nursery school where kids were in the building at the time when it happened, just on the other side of the church. So the fact that this pilot was able to put it down in the way he was able to put it down is nothing short of amazing.
So the rest of the night, where we're at right now, the investigation will continue. The NTSB is on location, the FAA, or excuse me, I had that in verse. They are both here for the investigation. Obviously, this helicopter should not have crashed, and we're going to go through that. There will be some community disruptions as the fire department and police work through, so you may have some local power outages. We may be here through the night trying to work it, but the good news here from Delaware County, once again, is those that were injured don't appear significant, and the child that was in need of medical care is in the hospital where they belong.
I should mention, I want to thank them. I live about 4 blocks over. Excuse me. I live about 4 blocks over. I'm the state representative for Drexel Hill. Heard the distress copter coming down, and me and many of my neighbors came out, ran out to find that sound, track it down, expecting the worst. And to race over here and to find out that this pilot and this crew not only saved the lives of the 3 crew members and this child, but also everyone who lives around here. The act of skill and proficiency and good fortune. We are truly blessed to have this miracle here today. Obviously, the helicopter never should have crashed, but an early thank you on behalf of the people who live here, including my own family, to the pilot and everyone else and the first responders here who kept us all safe.
Truly remarkable officials in Delaware County discussing today's helicopter crash, medical chopper crash, heading to CHOP from Maryland, crashed near Drexel Hill United Methodist Church. 4 people on board, all survived, no life-threatening injuries. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it really is. And they were really just touting the amazing work of this pilot, Ziafa. As they were saying, it's just amazing that he was able to methodically land this chopper in a non-populated area there in front of the church, avoiding pedestrians and cars on the ground. He is currently stable. The 2-month-old baby is also now at CHOP and is stable as well. But again, we're hearing miraculous, we're hearing amazing. All of these words describing what could have been a much more devastating scene there in Delaware County.
We could be having a very different conversation today. Thankfully, we are not. Great job by that pilot.
And we will have more to come throughout our broadcast here on CBS 3, also on CBSPhilly.com. So stay tuned throughout the evening.